Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Designs, and it is the Grit and Grace YouTube hop for Traci Designs new collection, and this is a great collection for the month of November for any gratitude journals, any sort of Thanksgiving scrapping, fall scrapping. It has great, very rich jewel tone colors. And so if you're looking for a great fall collection, this is one you might want to pick up, and it is on sale, so I would say grab it while you can. In the description box below, you'll find everyone who's playing along, so go ahead and hop through and see all the different projects that are created. There's been so much inspiration with this collection. Also new design team members, so you can check out what they create. I did go ahead while I was talking and create my background. I just had a piece of white cardstock and a stencil, or a stencil that I put some ink through to create my own background, and I put some gold splatters, set that off to the side to dry. That's going to be my background. And now we're going to actually use elements from the collection for the rest of this to build the rest of my layout. For my background, I wanted to add to that background that I created. I wanted to use the diamond paper that is in the collection, and it's a whole page of a whole bunch of diamonds, and so I wanted to cut those diamonds out, and as soon as I saw that paper, I knew I wanted to cut them out individually, and then I wanted to stitch in the petals of all of those florals. Now, this collection does have blue in it, and that is the only color I think that I end up not focusing on. So I pulled the burnt orange color, sort of that, the purples in the lighter purple and the darker purples. If you like purple, this is a great collection. It has some nice rich color and some darker purple and a bit of like a lavender kind of purple in it. It's got a lot of gray. I would say it's got a lot of gray in it, which is great. I love that. I love when there's gray and purple. I like the more muted tone. And so anyway, that is those are the colors that I'm focusing on. So more the purples and the yellows and the oranges. Those are what I wanted to focus on. So off camera, I did go ahead. I showed one on camera where I just punched the holes in the petals and went ahead and put my embroidery floss through those florals, and so it creates some really fun texture. And then, as you can see, I have lined up all of those diamonds, and those are going to sort of be my finishing touch for my background, and so they're going to anchor or sort of point to my photos. And so I'm just trying to figure out at this point how I want to lay out my photos. Do I want to have one sort of angled or both angled, or do I want to have one higher than the other or lined right up? Because I knew I was going to cover up at least one of the diamonds, and so this was me sort of auditioning, like, how many was I going to cover up? I don't want to cover up a whole lot of them because I really love how this looks, but eventually I end up using all of them because parts of it does end up, the last diamond in the pyramid ends up showing up just ever so slightly underneath each photo, so I end up using all of them. But here I'm kind of laying it out. So off camera, I'm going to glue all of this down because at this point, if I keep touching it, everything keeps moving. But I'm still at this point trying to figure out which way do I want to have these photos. You'll see when I come back, I end up having that second photo up a little bit higher, actually, just not a whole lot, but just ever so slightly. And there you see I have everything glued down, and I love how this turned out. I did pop my photos up so that I have some dimension on the page, as well as it gives me the ability to, like, I put the foam on the centers of the photo so that I had the ability to tuck things around the photos, basically what I'm getting at. And then I'm just taking a whole bunch of elements I have a few things from the sticker sheet, and then most of it, I believe, I want to say, is from the digital kit, because I'm using the florals, and then I have like that little flare piece that says, I forget what it says, but something joy. The ribbon is also from the digital kit. My title is going to be Time to Gather. That is an acrylic from my stash, but I wanted something with a different dimension and a bit of different texture to add to the page. And so I added that for my title. I did punch from just a green piece of cardstock some little leaf patterns. Those are not from the collection. They're just a punch that I had in my stash that I wanted to just add to each of my floral clusters. These little, they almost look like thread loops. I actually have a die that cuts those out, and I just use the pattern papers that I had from the collection. You can barely tell, but it's a purple one, a green, or an orange, and a yellow. And I just put those. So again, lots of texture, lots of dimension, roughed up all the florals so that gives them sort of that realistic feel. And then to finish the layout, I really just added enamel dots to the center. This was a pretty fast one. The longest piece was obviously doing all of the stitching, but I really love how it turned out. It's such a fun and playful layout with lots of texture. So go and hop along, see what everyone has created, and grab this collection. It's a great one. And with that, I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.